different type of, you know, people try to box you in sometimes, and it's like, you know, and sometimes you believe in that box. So I had to trust that I could do it, and then you trusted me enough to do it. So I didn't want to let you down. So it was really about us really having a great relationship where I felt comfortable enough to go there and just leave it all there and not worry about it. And I think it worked. You know, sometimes, you know, when you do something that you're out of your comfort zone, you just gotta go for it.
But there was a magic time that happened. It was on set. I don't know if you remember this, but like, it's intimidating work with Garcelle because you grow up with someone that's older. And I'm young, you know. I'm a young filmmaker her, so she's, you know,
what are you trying to say?
No, meaning experience.
I know.
You've been in the business forever. I've had a question since I was 5. But you've been. Think about it. I'm a young. You can't. Actors won't like a lot of actors will not trust the new director, especially with all these scenes. Like I'm gonna be sitting there and I'm gonna have my legs open, you know, while the guy's doing something. Like that's. So she had to trust me, and that was one of my things where I was like, royalties on set. Like everyone did. Garcelle, Megan, everyone had a respect towards Garcelle. And I figured our first day came in, flew in, I checked in the dressing room, and we were chilling, and then we were doing the scene, and she was like doing it, and because we all thought the role should be like, you know, really like a certain way. We all had that perception, and then so we were doing it, and then we just went in. I went in the trailer. She was in there rehearsing, like pacing, and I just went in. I was like, hey, she's like, this is me and her. She's like, what's up? She's like, yes, I'm getting the character. I was like, oh, so you Caribbean, right? She's like, yeah. I'm Caribbean too. She's like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, you speak Patois, you speak French? She's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I think we're gonna. And then she was like, started speaking, and then it was like, and then I saw
clicked.
her
Yeah.
morph into it,
Yeah.
and then on set, people would be like, when she started talking, people like, like it turned like a, because no one knew it was coming.
It was a great,
so to see
choice.
her more trust me, being like, yo, okay, young filmmaker, I'm doing, because honestly, I really felt blessed to have her, to see her morph and she became this Lisa character, and that's really the amazing thing about the process of making a film, is that when you have that trust with each other and respect, and so she just came and just was amazing, and at the evening she'd be like, crazy.
Yeah.
I'll be in the hotel, we'll walk by in the lobby, she's like, stay away from me. Cool.
No, it was great because, like I said, so many times people box you in, and I'm grateful that you gave me the opportunity.
And I'm a huge fan of her now, because now, you know, I always think about how I can be inspired to stretch her in so many ways, because she's so talented. But you're right, when you're gorgeous, you're a woman, that's all
people see.
And I go to meetings and people see her performance and like, I never would have imagined Garcelle, and I'm like, yeah, she did her thing. So it's amazing how like people really view, like in this industry, people love to identify you, put you there, and keep you there. But like this film, she's won the Oscar in Africa. Like we won a lot.
Yeah, it's been great.
This movie is really. People are fascinated by performance. I'm fascinated by performance.
Well, I trusted you, so thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Very nice.
Okay. So the movie was very loaded. Right? I mean, we had, you know, there was the single mom, there was the rape, the loss of virginity, the drinking, the rage. I mean, it was like every scene was a little movie in itself. It was really, really amazing, and just I felt like I felt like I was back in my high school days, like easily. Like I had seen a lot of those things in my own personal life. What message did each one of you want the audience to walk away with? What when you were in those roles, what did you want people to feel, to see, to understand about this young woman's life?
Well, I'm going to say for me, the character was so flawed, and it was real. Like, you know people like that. You know parents that are irresponsible like that. But what I loved about it is that even though it was Grace's journey, it was also the mom's journey. Because at the end, she realized that she wasn't there for her daughter, and she wasn't there for herself. She wasn't, you know, she didn't have any self-respect for herself. So for me, I really wanted the audience to connect with the flawness of her, because we're all flawed, but then having the strength to realize that she messed up and now she needs to step up not only for her daughter but also for herself. So that was my take on it.
Um, when writing a girl like Grace, it just really was a story of people needed something to relate to. This generation needed something to film that they could relate to. Um, past generations you had things like Kids, you had things like 13, um, which are great films, big fan. And I felt like this generation, especially girls of color, needed a film that they saw themselves in, the situations that they could relate to, in a film that they could say, wow, this character made it out. I can do okay. Regardless of the bad family home, regardless of the things that happen at school, regardless of whatever situation that things are okay. And that so when I wrote it, that's what I wanted to portray. And that we can go through these changes and accept them, and they're okay. That's it. Everything's gonna be all right. Yeah.
My answer's a little cheesy, but I think this is where I'm at in my life is about patience. Like patience with yourself, because this movie was very patient, and I grew looking at it now, and you think about how much time and effort we put into something, and then you reflect that into your life. We all put so much time and effort into our lives, and so I had to be responsible with this film when you're getting so much thrown at you. And then that was the film Grace had to be patient with. So I had a friend, when we decided to do the suicide turn, I had a friend that committed suicide that was very wealthy and an actor, one of my best friends in this industry, and we did our first TV show together. And when he committed suicide, that's when I added that layer to it. Not that we were two little girls kissing on a bed, but we were best friends, like we were brothers, and we encouraged each other. And I think that sometimes when you believe in people like that, you know what I'm saying, and they don't believe in themselves, it kind of has you reflect on your life. So ever since that happened, I have to think about the industry where I'm at in my career, how much money, because he had all that. Right. And I think sometimes you're not patient with yourself to understand what truly makes you happy, what is joy. And a lot of times it's not the things that we think they are. It's not money, it's not status, it's not fame. It's really just being patient with, I'm angry right now, so let me be angry, let me get a time out, let me process it, but I'm going to get over this. And I think that that's what life is. So Grace had a patient journey, and she has a lot of resentment and anger, but she has to move on in life. And I think that's what we have to do, you know what I'm saying? Like when we go through life, we have to do that. Be patient with ourselves.
We want to thank everybody.
Thank you guys for coming
Thank
out.
you so much.